Anyway, let's get unboxing some Mecca stuff. We have, so this one is the box that, like, Black Friday, they don't really do sales, but they did a thing where if you spend a certain amount online, they would add an extra box of stuff, and I had things on my list that I was actually, like, I knew they would do this, so I was waiting to spend the money so that I could get the fucking box. But at least it's stuff that I wanted already, so I will show you what I bought, and the freebies, and the card that I wrote to myself, because it's the holiday season, and so they do boxes, and I'm like, that was one of my purchases after the anniversary of my dog passing away, my soul dog, this one. Not the puppy that's wanting to know what I've got in the box. Yeah, this is what I sort of, one of the things that I bought to cope. And then also, I got myself another thing, which I'm not entirely sure I should have got, but if I unbox it now, then I can start using it, decide if I like it, and as long as I don't use too much, I can still return it in like 90 days. And that's one of the nice things about Mecca, is the service is really good and they're really tolerant like that. Anyway, save that for last, because it's like, why did you buy that? Anyway, so this is what hang on, I'm just gonna make sure I'm not showing you address stuff. This is the sort of gifty box. I said yes, it's a gift. It's a gift for myself, but it's still a gift. And give me the good wrapping, not the sustainable wrapping, because I need to pick me up. I need to look after myself. The world and the environment, you know. I need to look after myself. So yeah, because it's the holidays, they have another one of these artists doing the packaging. I can't remember what her name was. Natalia Hughes. Don't know anything about her, but yeah, art and stuff. So we have a cute little joing. Yeah, it's really cute that the way they wrap stuff. And then oh, also there's a sample. There's like just a random sample floating around. What is this? Clinique Smart Clinical Repair Overnight Recovery Cream. Oh, maybe I should give that to my mum, actually. Is that like... But actually her face is doing better now that she's stopped using things that she shouldn't be using. Apply on face and neck. Use nightly or as a leave-on mask as needed. Leave-on mask. See, my mum wouldn't do it if it wasn't leave-on. I don't know what that is. I'm going to have to Google it to decide whether or not I use it. Just because, like, putting stuff on my face is kind of fun in a weird way. I don't know, some of it smells nice, but also something about the ritual of it I have gotten into, even if I don't know if it's actually doing anything. The trouble is my skin is fine, so when I put stuff on my face, I see no real difference, except the eye cream. I guess because I'm always tired, so it makes me look less tired. Anyway, no, I'll look it up and see and decide. But oh, cute, there's the card. And, like, there's also this. What does it say? To decorate is to adorn, to embellish, and to embolden. We use decoration to show reverence, to show our love, to draw attention to things, or to distinguish one thing from all the others. That's a message from the artist. Okay, yeah. I mean, humans are weird. We like to decorate. There are a few other species who also like to decorate stuff. And, you know, let's not be in denial of the fact that we are a species that experiences emotions, even when we want to think that we're logical. Anyway, I've got a little card in here. Card to myself. And just a sort of basic kind of thing. And, oh, that's the front, sorry. It's just Mecca. And then you open it up, and this is the message I wrote to myself. In the plural, because, why not? Let's not talk about the state of my psychology. I've actually done okay, it's just every now and then I do have a moment of dissociation. And then, oh yeah, I remember why. I will show you in other unboxings some of the things that could throw me off the rails again. Anyway, I've been waiting to show you so I can actually do this seal. Let me take it. I'll just break it, huh? Shall I? Or should I try and slide it out? so that I don't ruin it. No, let's just ruin it. We're going to destroy things because otherwise I'll be tempted to keep it forever. Now I can't keep that. Although I could keep that because it looks nice still. I'm so bad with all the hoarding and my parents are getting a little bit annoyed. But, so these are the things that I got. I've been wanting to try the Urban Decay setting spray for a while, and there's 2 different ones in this. There's also like a third one that has vitamin C or something in it, but I don't really need more skincare. It's just like, so, it's one all-nighter makeup setting spray, and the other one is all-nighter ultra matte setting spray. So, yeah. What do they say? So the original one, a vegan weightless, they love talking about vegan stuff and all these things. A vegan weightless mist that sets and holds makeup in place for up to 16 hours, suitable for all skin types. This spray will ensure makeup doesn't smudge, crack, melt, or fade. Now, your mileage may vary with these products. The other one, the Ultra Matte one, a vegan weightless microfine mist, whatever that means, from Urban Decay that refreshes skin while mattifying and setting your makeup in place for up to 16 hours. Up to 16 hours. Not necessarily the whole time. So sweat, get wet, and go to the after party. No touch-ups needed. Vegan formula. No animal-derived ingredients or byproducts is what that means. Directions after applying makeup: shake bottle well, hold 8 to 10 inches away from face, close eyes and mouth, mist face 2 to 4 times in an X and T formation or until face is fully covered. Oh, okay. I've kind of just been spraying randomly. I usually use the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray because that's what I was taught on. And, well, I haven't been practicing is the thing. I think it does a decent job. And also I've seen things where you should do it in layers. So instead of just doing it as your last step, you should do it between layers of stuff so that it sets each layer of your makeup. And I've also seen, who was the guy? Wayne Goss, or there's some dude who does makeup videos and he did a demonstration of like spray, do the makeup and spray again and it doesn't budge. Anyway, so I've been happy with it. It's just, I guess I feel a little bit anxious because things do move around, especially around my mouth. And I don't know if that's a preparation issue or if it's a setting issue. And like, you know, you can kind of use these as primers. I'm not sure about these specifically, but you can use the Charlotte Tilbury one as a bit of a primer as well. But I'm just like, maybe I'll try other stuff. Because like the whole point for me with the full face makeup, like the original goal is to, you know, if I'm doing music and I want to do my own photo shoots, music video, or just be on stage and mess with my face. Like usually I don't. When I perform, I would only do my eyes because if the lights, like the reason you do makeup on stage is so that the bright lights don't wash your face out. I learned that back in ballet when I was tiny and got myself a ballet scholarship and then disappointed my teachers by doing tap instead. But anyway, yes. No, that's why you do makeup on stage, but I figured being a goth type, I just do my eyes, maybe occasionally black lips, although it's hard to find a good black lipstick. Although there are other ones that I haven't even tried yet. I need to stop buying black lipsticks until I actually try a few that I've bought. And anyway, no, I would just do my eyes black, and then if the rest of my features get washed out, cool, I look like a ghost. That's kind of the idea. But in terms of like photography and videos, to some extent, because like, you know, with the lights even for this, it maybe it makes my skin look a different way to real life. I mean, it would, but I don't know. I have little spots and stuff, you can still see them. I don't know, I'm just, especially because if my band, I have a new metal band, which for the past year I have made basically no meaningful contribution to because I'm waiting for them to catch up. But if that band ever gets going, I think they wanted to do a bit more of an image, and so I'm like, I better learn myself, because I did a photo shoot, maybe in 2015, 2016, I don't really remember. I was already like badly depressed again by then. But yeah, I did that photo shoot, and there was a makeup artist there, and she made me look pretty, but I said, like, I want the goth look, and didn't really know. So if I want a particular look, I need to learn to do makeup myself. And so if the primary purpose is photography and music videos and potentially stage, I want it to set really well. Trying this, I mean, at some point I might need to go for an actual stage makeup company, like Meron or whatever it is, but that's playing with these things. It's a little value pack. It's got 2 in it. It's been on my wish list for a while, or at least since all the holiday packs came out, because I think this is the only time of year they do it. Anyway, and then the next one is a Half Magic. It's a Sculptitude 2-in-1 lip liner, and this one it's got Badassery Parade and You're My Torp. That's stupid names for stuff. Anyway, they're basically, I might open it from the bottom because they've taped over it. It's a lip liner, and the thing is, it's hard to find lip liners in black. So this one is like a dual-ended one. I think it's a fairly new product, but so one end is brown, which I probably won't use, and the other end is black. An actual mainstream Mecca has black lip liners, and so I'm like, cool, because I tried to get one from Berserk, but they keep, like, you know, they sold out. I think they might have got them back in stock, though. Did they? I don't know. I think it's in my wish list. I bought some stuff from Berserk as well, and I can't remember what I actually bought, so hopefully I didn't buy too much. I did buy some black lipstick, but maybe I didn't buy the lip liner, and so I had to go to Mecca. Like, Mecca actually has a black lip liner, so I was like, gotta buy that, and that got me over the line. I can't remember what the amount was, but that got me over the line. So that's what I actually bought. And then as for so I got the Beauty Loop Level 3 Feel Good Weekend Beauty Loop box. It was an online only thing. Level 3, because I'm now level 3. I managed to go a whole year. And then just before I would have had to spend more, I just spent like the extra, I think it was only like 20 or 30 bucks I needed to spend to get up to level 3. Whereas if I had waited, I would have to spend like 200 bucks. Because it's based on your yearly spend, and that was a year ago when yeah, got myself up to level 3, and now I'm getting these extra things, and here's what's in my level 3 box. They vary. Ta-da! Ta-da! So what does it say? We're in the mood to treat you. The blush that always gets compliments, a fragrance you spritz when you need an instant confidence boost, a calming face mask to end the day. When you find the perfect products for you, it can be life-changing. Okay, this is exactly why Beauty Loop exists, to help you test, try, and fall deeply in love with beauty that helps you look, feel, and be your best every single day. We think everything's better when you're having a great hair day, which is why we're sharing our secret to your freshest, shiniest hair ever. I guess that's this one. Aveda, or is it Aveda? Aveda's Botanical Repair Strengthening Leave-In Treatment. It strengthens every strand from the inside out, working to repair damage and preventing it in the future. But that's just the beginning. There are more feel-good surprises waiting for you inside. Who knows, you might find your next favorite and then spend more money with this company, which is the whole point. Yeah. Okay, so leave-in treatment. That's another one I could give my mom, potentially, because she's like, why is my hair dry? And then her routine is to go to the gym and wash her hair with the same stuff that she washes her body with that they provide, and that's it. She's not been using conditioner, and yeah, it took her to a place where they explained conditioning masks, where you have to like leave it on for 15 minutes, and she's like, I'm not doing that. So got her a conditioner, but also, you know, like the conditioner isn't necessarily enough for her because she washes her hair every single day. So leave-in conditioner sprays, I've got her some samples of that, because you can go to Mecca and basically ask for a sample of anything. Even if you're not buying anything, they'll just make you a sample. So yeah, got her some samples. That's like Mecca. I really like Mecca's service. I know there are other places you can probably buy this stuff cheaper, but if I'm doing it, like, so originally I got into the thing for the makeup, like to do stage makeup, essentially, but like, you know, without having to do an actual stage makeup course, because the Mecca's makeup lessons, you can spend the fee on actual products instead of just losing the fee into the nothingness. But so after Hope passed away, I also got into this kind of stuff for self-care. And if I'm doing it for self-care, I don't want to deal with some cheap company with terrible service like Sephora was. And I've made a video about that. I want to be treated nicely. And also, you know, if I'm trying to get through my psychological issues, I need to have good interactions with people. And so going to these kinds of companies, which are a little bit pricier, but they treat you better, I think that's better for me. I don't want to have to deal with idiots. So anyway, yeah, strengthening leave-in treatment, plant-powered damage repair. Okay. Um, leave-in treatment for all hair types and textures. Apply through damp hair. Do not rinse. Okay. Can I still blow dry my hair? And do I do this before or after hair primer? That's the thing I don't understand. Maybe it's... And, like, is this a conditioner? A leave-in conditioner? Like, that's what I don't understand is, like, what stage, like, does it replace conditioner or is it in addition to conditioner? I have many questions. Anyway, but so that's a decent big tube. God. You know, I thought it's meant to be samples. And then there's this, like, Dyson thing. I don't have any of the Dyson hair dryers, but if you look them up, okay, if you haven't looked up, like, when Dyson first came out with their hair straightener, and we're all like, that's a vacuum cleaner company, what the fuck? I mean, I know they make other stuff, but I was very confused. And then now being in the Mecca group and seeing the new products and people raving about them, and it's sort of like, okay. And then some of it sounds interesting, especially from a tech point of view, but then you go and look at how much these things cost. Go and look up how much the Air Straight costs, or any of their hairdryer, hair curler, whatever's. Yeah, if you haven't had an experience of Dyson hair styling products, go and look up the prices. What? I'm using a travel hairdryer that I've had since forever, and it's kind of falling apart, but it still dries my hair. Anyway, what is this? Chito-san? Are they trying to be Japanese, or is that coincidence? Pre-style cream. Straight to wavy. Light conditioning. What does that even mean? Apply a pea-sized amount to damp hair from mid-lengths to ends. Scan to learn more. Aww. Well, I will have to scan that to figure out what it is. Pre-styling cream. Is that before or after hair primer? Or instead of hair primer? I don't know. I gotta look up stuff. Okay, what's next? Oh, hair tie. Definitely giving that to my mum. I don't use them, but she apparently uses them for stuff, so. I don't know what that is. Essie? Is that? Apricot oil. Nail lacquer. I don't know. Is that like, it's not, is that nail polish? Or is it like nail health stuff? I haven't done anything with my nails in ages. I have very short nails because, you know, as a kid I did violin, and my violin teacher said I had to choose between violin or having long nails. And because, you know, at a girls' school, I went to an all-girls school, and I think most of the girls would choose nails, but I was never into that, and so I'm like, it's an obvious choice. I would just keep them short, and so I can play the violin. Now, I didn't necessarily cut them short. There was a long period of time where I would just nibble at them and peel them off. Anyway, I'm used to having constantly short nails. There have been times where I've tried to grow them in adulthood, and it's terrible. I don't understand how chicks with long nails can type, like, on a keyboard, but also, like, on a touch screen. It's just super, I don't, and, like, you know, you have to put things at an angle. I can't do long nails. So, is this worthwhile? What is this going to do for my nails? Now, I will say, some of my nails, like, when they get a little bit long at the moment, I probably haven't had enough calcium, because they are, you know, getting snagged on things, and then I'm having to cut them, and, you know, before I'm ready. And, yeah, so maybe they do need something, but I've just not thought about my nails, and I haven't even seen many nail products at Mecca, so that would be interesting. I don't really know. Oh, is there a peel thing, or is that just for ingredients? It looks like I can peel something, but I don't know. I'll look it up later. And one more thing. What is this? Dermalogica. Now, I already had Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant from Mecca and finished that and was like, yeah, not going to buy that again. well, I didn't even buy it. It was just a sample. I'm not going to go and buy it specifically. What's this? Daily Milk Foliant. Calming oat-based powder exfoliant. The other one was rice. Calming vegan exfoliating powder polishes skin while supporting the skin's moisture barrier. Dispense into wet hands and create a creamy lather. Massage onto clean face, rinse, avoid eye area. Okay, well, I guess I'll try it, but I don't know that I need it because, so when did I tell you guys I had a facial? If I haven't, leave me a comment and I can make a video about getting a facial, because it was relaxing except for the part in the middle where it was brutal. But I survived. No, the lady who did my facial, she said that my skin is fine, which I think means it's thin because you can see through my pale skin to my veins in many parts of, like, on my arms and, like, you know, just looking at my face, yes. And because my skin is like that, she reckons instead of a physical exfoliant, which is what I think this mostly is, this one doesn't have the salicylic acid, does it? Because the other one did have salicylic acid, but it was also like rice particles, or I don't know. Yeah, so physical with like the little gritty stuff. Apparently I shouldn't be using that. I should be using chemical exfoliation because it's gentler. Anyway, I will show you what I ended up buying from them on Black Friday in another video. But yeah, I think this is probably not the right stuff for me to use, but I will use it anyway, or at least try it once, and if it doesn't do any harm, yeah. But I'm kind of procrastinating using the good stuff that I bought from the beauty salon on Black Friday. I got a really good deal, but it's like a retinol, and I don't know much about retinol, but I have heard that if you put too much on or if you don't adjust to it properly, it can actually like screw your face up. So I'm a little bit nervous. And like, I don't have any particular issues with my face. Just like the milia is annoying because it makes me, it looks like pimples and it feels funny. Like, you know, I can feel it and I can scratch at it. And just because I had acne when I was younger and it was such an ordeal, I don't, like, it kind of makes me think of that, and so I just wanted to get rid of them. Yeah, so I don't know, I think the exfoliation is to help with the milia, help them not come back, but there's also not really any way to prevent milia, although she also said to me to try not to have dairy, but then I'm like, I'm a female, I need dairy for bone density reasons. I know I'm not at the stage of my life where I would be at high risk of osteoporosis, but I also don't want to tempt fate because some younger people can get it. So I think dairy is important. And, you know, she's telling me to have, I don't know, like oat milk or almond milk or whatever. Like, that's just nut juice. That's not milk, it's nut juice. I know why they call it milk, because nut juice isn't an appealing name for a beverage, but that's what it is. And I don't know that it has the right amount of calcium. Anyway, so I just drink milk and take lactase. I am lactose intolerant, it turns out, but I just take lactase and it's fine. And so then I don't have to compromise my health that way, but she reckons that it has something to do with my body rejecting it or whatever. No, milia is keratin. I don't know what keratin is though, so maybe, is it calcium based? I don't, but I need the calcium. Where am I going to get the calcium if I don't have milk? Anyway, let's ramble. So that's that box. I'm going to have to look up what the things are, but at least now that I've unboxed them, I can start mucking with them. And then as for the thing that I bought the other day, this is when I got the samples of the leave-in conditioner for my mum, to use like after she's got out of the shower, whether her hair is wet or dry, spray it on as a little bit extra to make her hair feel softer. And it's lazy, it's an easy thing to do, and if she likes any of the samples, we can go buy a bigger one. And I like that Mecca doesn't have sales, because then I don't feel like I have to buy at a specific time of year. There are some stores that constantly have sales, and so I only buy during a sale unless it's something I really, 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 really want, a zig-a-zig-ah, and think that they're going to go out of stock, which is rare. But yeah, while I was looking at her stuff for her, so when I went to that art event which I think I talked about in my last vlog, because I'm filming them all on the same night. I can't remember what I've said already, but when I went to the art event and I only did very basic makeup because it was like another one of those hot days as well, and I'm tired, can't be bothered. But I did my eyes, and I was eating, so I didn't do anything for my lips, but I just did my eyes and made, like, I ended up drawing on my face, and I will post something on Instagram eventually when I finally get around to going through all my photos for the last few months. Yeah, I drew things on my face, which distracts people from everything else that's going on. But once I was like all dressed and had the makeup, my hair was just like kind of crazy, like lots of flyaways, and it looked very messy. And instead, like, I didn't want to have to like straighten it and put extra, so I just found some very old is it like mousse or something that I've had for like 10 years from when I first started coloring my hair crazy, which would have been 2012 maybe, or 2011, I don't know. A long time ago. And so I've had that stuff for like 10 years, and when you shake it up, it doesn't actually come out properly anymore. It just sort of dribbles out. So I'm like, oh, it's probably time to throw that in the bin. So then what can I do to tame the flyaways and the frizziness? And yeah, the person who was helping me get samples from my mum also recommended this product. And that's why, like, it's not a huge deal for me, because, like, I don't do it very often. And I do have some hairspray, which I got from when I started doing colored hair again, which was in 2020 maybe, after lockdown. So that's newer, and so it's a little bit less messed up. But it's more for holding it in place. It doesn't really help smooth it down. So yeah, I asked, oh my god, it's cute that they wrapped it. Like, I didn't ask for, like, you can ask for proper gift wrapping in store as well, and they will put it in one of these fancy boxes at this time of year, because they got all the holiday stuff going on. But she still wrapped it in this, even though it was just for me. That's really sweet. Anyway, let's ruin it so that I can't save this. Oh. Living proof. Instant de-frizzer. And, I explained smooths and tames frizz for all hair types. Dry finishing spray. A quick drying finishing spray that instantly smooths frizz and adds shine, extending the life of your style. Hold can 15 to 25 centimeters away, spray on dry hair in a sweeping motion, smooth hair with hands or comb through, finish with a final spray for added softness and shine. Sounds good. I didn't really get to try it in store, but I will give it a go. Yeah, so I explained to the person helping me that I don't shower very often, so I don't want something that's going to, like, need to be washed out constantly. And yeah, like, it's not a huge problem, but it's enough. And they have the same kind of issue. They're like the hair expert, and this is what they use. And their hair did look pretty good. So, yeah, I will give that a go. They also explained to me, though, like, if I'm going to use it every day, don't use too much, because it does accumulate a little, but I shouldn't need too much because my hair's not too crazy. But so if I have an event and I just want to tame my hair, and hopefully it'll stay that way, that's what I'm going to maybe have a go at, so I can throw out my old mousse stuff that I never really used much anyway. Yeah, and now that I've unboxed it, I can start using it, because I feel like everything I have to unbox. That's one of the problems with being a YouTuber. Although there are plenty of unboxings that I started that I haven't actually posted because I wanted to do a bit of a review of the products. So at least if I film it, then I can move on with my life. And so that's what we've done here, whether any of you care or not. Oh, and what else is in this box is just, I was spraying perfumes. I didn't write down which one's which, but 2 of them were new ones from Replica, where they're trying to, like, imagine fragrances. So I think, like, one was like a magic wood land or something, and another one was about flying, and they smelled bad. And then I also smelled, they had like a sailing day one, and one about being near the beach, or beach day or something, because I was, like, trying to find gifts for people. I was like, wouldn't it be funny if I found Kramer's ocean fragrance, or Calvin Klein, whatever, ocean. Yeah, no. Too expensive anyway, but that one's not too bad actually. I should have written down, but I wouldn't buy it. I think that's one of the oceany ones. This one, not too bad either. Smells a bit like sun cream though, so maybe that's an oceany one. What's this one? I think they've all merged into one actually. I don't know. I think that's one of the ones that might have been a new one and it smells a bit like, I'm not really sure what even is going on there. And this one, I don't know, it smells better now that it's settled down. That might be one of the other new ones. I don't know, but the initial sprays were just like, what were they thinking? That's the trouble with perfumes though, is you do need to try them for a while. Like if you go into a shop and just spray a bunch, you go nose blind, and also like you're smelling them now and then you're mixing them with other scents, and you don't really get a good view. And also you need to try them like all day to see how they evolve on you. And also smelling them on a stick like that isn't great because the scents mix with your own body scent, and so it can change the way that it smells on you. And then also from day to day, you can change your opinion of the smell, because there is one that I used to like in my Scent God niche collection, but now I'm sort of like, oh, I'm not sure that I'm that into it. My nose has moved on. So yeah, maybe I'm being too judgmental, and also they've been in that box for a few days, so they probably have all merged together. It's really hard to distinguish them, except for the one that smells like sun cream. Anyway, long video. Unboxing stuff. I have more stuff to unbox. Will I get them all done tonight? I gotta post the other video though. Anyway, can move on with my life from this one.